Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I discuss a question that is rotate image. So in today's question, this question is the weekly challenge for today. So let's solve this question, how to rotate an image. So what it say, you are given a n plus n 2D matrix. So we have a n plus n 2D matrix that is a square matrix, like the number of rows equal to number of columns. Then we can say this is a square matrix representing an image. Rotate the image by 90-degree clockwise. So what we have to do, we have to rotate the image by 90-degree clockwise. Like we have to rotate this way, like this way, rotate this way. So and the condition is you have not rotate the image in place. You have to rotate the image in place. So we have to rotate this image in place, like in the place itself. Like we have to rotate matrix. In this matrix we have to use big of one extra space, that is without using any extra space we have to rotate our matrix. Why? Which means you have to modify input to the array matrix directly. Do not allocate, like this is set. I have to rotate it in place. So what constraints are matrix of length, this is n. The size of matrix varies from 1 to 20 and the values from -1000 to +1000. So there is a two way. Like first way, we can use extra space, but in this question we can't use the extra space. But if this is possible, then we are using an extra space of big of n cross n. And what we are seeing, like the first row is going to be the last column, second row is the second column, and the third row is the first column. So in this way we can add in the matrix, but as this question says, without using an extra space, so we have to solve it without using an extra space. So let's discuss how to solve this question. This question in place, what we have to do, we have to first transpose this main matrix, then rotate the all rows of this matrix. So what I said, transpose this matrix, then rotate the rows. So let's see how it's like. So here you see that this is the main matrix, given matrix input, then I transpose that matrix. After transpose the matrix, what I got 1 4 7 2 5 8 3 6 9. So in transpose, what is happening in transpose, these are square, this two is a square, this two is a square. So after transpose we got this, but this is not a result. In the result, what is the matrix? 7 4 1 8 5 2 and 9 6 3. So to get this result matrix, the output, what we have to do, we have to rotate our matrix rows. So we have to rotate each row of this matrix. Like I rotate the rows, rotate the 0th row, first row and second row. When I rotate 0th row, it becomes 7 4 1, in first row 8 5 2, and in second row 9 6 3, and this is your final output. So this is your final output. So how we can solve this question? To rotate by 90-degree, first we have to rotate it by, first we have to transpose the matrix, then rotate the all rows, then we got our result. So let's write the code for transpose and rotate, and let's see if this pass or not. So let's write the code to rotate the matrix. So first what we have to do, we have to take int n equal to matrix dot, like we have to take one length. As we know, this is a square matrix, so only n, not need of n, like m and n are equal. Then what is second step? The second step is to transpose matrix. For transpose, I write for int i equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and for int j equal to I, j is less than n, j plus plus. So after this, swap values, like int, let's take int d equal to your matrix of I, j, or matrix of I, j will become matrix of j I. Now matrix of j I, this is called for transpose the matrix. Now matrix is transposed. After run this code, now the last step is to reverse. So reverse it, like I copy the same. Here some changes, like j starting from 0 and j goes up to n by 2, and swap values, like I can say t, and then second step, that is I, and n minus 1 minus j, and I, or that is n minus 1 minus j. This is a simple step to rotate our reverse our matrix rows, and this is for transpose. Now let's run the code. Like return type is void, so you can't have to return nothing. So yes, discusses are passed, line to submit, and let's see it submits not. So yes, this is correct code for this problem. So the simple thinking, this is too simple to do, like rotate by 90 degrees. So what we observe, we can solve by two methods. First, using any extra space, but this is not applicable for this question, that it's in place. So the second method is to first transpose the matrix, then rotate each rows of matrix. So first what we have to do, first we have transpose this matrix, then we rotate each row of this matrix. So that's it. And as I talk about the time complexity, the time complexity is big of n square, and the space complexity is big of 1. So that's it from my side as of today. Thank you for watching. Bye.